one we've
Facebook
had in
or-
20 years.
You
You
guys
didn't
are
know
good
that?
to go.
We're good
That's
to
why
go.
it's so hot.
All right, here comes Dave's big intro.
Team powerhouse.
Go ahead, Dave.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Team Powerhouse Show. We are live with you on Tuesday night as always. It's 5 o'clock or just a few minutes after. Eric and I have been waiting for this show. It's our Halloween spectacular. We always like to have an exciting show. And with that show, we bring on the best, Mr. Nick the Storm Grossman.
Hello.
A man who is but speaks to the unpresent and the afterlife. Thane in the background is working the back system. We have some lights flickering.
Yeah,
When
that always happens when Nick is on.
Nick brings a presence that is
He's
kind of
his own solar storm.
it completely messes with everything every time we go live.
Yes.
So if you're out there and you're watching, you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to us. You got Facebook, you got TikTok, and Instagram. Thane's going to do the best he can, but all the questions coming
Hopefully
through.
nobody has a seizure from the strobing light.
Right, seriously. Eric Vasquez on your far right, Nick the Storm Grossman in the middle, and David Lamel here, live with you. It's a Halloween special. Nick, welcome to the show. Again,
Thank you.
This is the third time Nick is on the show.
I just want to start off by saying 1, 2, 3, Team Powerhouse. Thank you. It's always a pleasure being on here. You know, this is one of the podcasts that I really like, probably one of my favorite because we drop so much knowledge on here. And it's very important for everybody to know this knowledge, especially this one that we're doing today is actually, we're going to be talking about the real true afterlife because it is what you guys think, but it's also not what everybody thinks it is. And, you know, this right here, and I'm preaching this, I'm not like religious preaching, but I'm preaching my knowledge being the psychic medium, and I actually have spent time in the afterlife. I not a near-death experience. I've had relatives take me up there temporarily, and I actually went there. It's a very real place. I got a lot.
If you're watching right now and you're kind of going, oh, blah, 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 yada, 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 this is not joking around kind of things. We've seen it
Dude,
physically.
We just had
Mentally.
an hour ago, you were talking to one of our colleagues,
Rose.
Dad, and
Literally on the show.
Dave's
not the
abuela.
show, right?
You mispronounced abuela, but yeah.
Ebola. I said Ebola.
Yeah.
In the last hour, Nick's been here. We've been talking with him. One of the agents in
That's
our
not funny.
office over here. Her name's Rose. All of a sudden, he just kind of randomly asked her about her father, and was talking to her father, who's passed on 23 years ago. And
Then I pointed at you and I said, somebody may be coming for you,
You actually
in
thought it
from
was
you,
Eric.
but let me finish with her.
Right.
And then, you know,
And my abuela, my grandmother, came to him. I started to cry. I can't help it. It's like crazy stuff that happens. Nick is real. He is very, I'll call it flashy,
eccentric,
eccentric,
inorganic.
but what he does is no
Which reminds me,
exaggeration.
since I said the word organic, I consider us people organic robots because this really is not ours. None of this is ours. None of this is ours. This gets returned. Yes, the heart.
No,
The
this.
Team Powerhouse
Team
logo.
Powerhouse.
This is ours.
Yeah, but we're just robots. We are being controlled. We're not mentally and psychologically. We're here in the present, but honestly, there's actually 3 spirit bodies. There's our physical body, there's the mental, and then there's the supernatural. And we're actually up there controlling. We're not really. I know this is far out, but what we're doing right now is controlling a robot. This is not ours. And when you pass away, the moment your heart stops and you leave your body, you immediately will understand that this is nothing.
2 more things I
That's
want
what
to
you
point
said.
out. We are again changed into a new location. Not sure how it looks for you guys on your side. We are now in our personal office, new office that Eric and I have for our team. Don't know how it looks up close and personal. If it looks good, we'll know later on.
Looks fine.
If it doesn't, we'll go to a different
Does it say
location
Team Powerhouse
downstairs.
at the top?
But the lights flickering, you've never seen this happen before on a show. These are all plugged in. And when
Happens
Nick
all the
comes to the
time when I
show,
do this.
the weirdest things happen, and here we are in the presence of the supernatural, if you will.
Let's see if we could really
were
get
you,
it
Were you in
going.
New York in 1977? It
No.
was a big blackout. I thought maybe you were responsible for that. No?
Let's see if we can do something here. I don't know if we can. I can't promise this, but I'm really charging this up. I'm really charging this up.
You gonna make it worse or better?
I hope they made the lights stay on.
Bam!
There goes the lights flickering.
But they didn't flicker for like 15 seconds. and then
All right.
boom.
Let's get into it because there's so much to talk about. It's
There's a
again,
lot.
if you have questions, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, TikTok as well. It's a little easier through the Instagram and Facebook to answer questions, but definitely pay attention, ask questions, be involved.
Oh, don't forget we have some guests with Nick.
Hello
Nick
to the guests.
brought some friends with him that will stand at Eric's side of the table.
No, they're behind you right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the afterlife. Like,
Okay.
what is the real afterlife?
Okay, so basically what we are here experiencing now, the afterlife is our true home. This is not our home right here. What this is a school. And so we learn life lessons, and it's very essential to learn these life lessons so our souls could evolve. Like we're here in the physical, we have birthdays, but up there, our souls, we have, I call it a type of birthday too, but this is a school. And it's not that we take this way too seriously. And I'm going to tell you this is how I describe this. All of us people take this world way too seriously.
No microphones. I'm sorry. No microphones, but we're still recording.
We're good.
Okay.
We don't have microphones, no.
Okay, so make sure the sound quality is okay. I apologize for
I didn't
interrupting.
even notice there
Yeah,
was no
I
microphone.
know.
I just
I know.
paid-
I was waiting to crack that one.
Okay, because it's in there.
Yeah.
They're in there.
So
Okay.
we have a different type of system. That's why I interrupt you. Okay?
So everybody speak up, okay?
Just want to make sure everybody can hear us well. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. And basically, this is a school. It's for us to learn life lessons. And basically, up there, we're going to have anniversaries. And they send us here for a lifetime. And then we go home for about 200 to 300 human years. And then we have to be sent back in a new body to learn other life lessons. And I'm going to say this. We take this world way too seriously. And I'm going to say this. Look, I'm a very well-established psychic here in Connecticut, in Massachusetts. I do have a little bit, not putting up my pedestal, but I have a little bit of fame. But that's not important. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing's important. That what's important is learning your life lessons and then moving on back to home and evolving. Money's not that important. You just have to have what you need in life. I mean, don't get me wrong. Having millions of dollars is awesome. Me going on adventures is awesome. Me getting notability, I really do love when journalists write articles on me. I get a kick out of it, and it's cool because it's immortalized. But honestly, what matters is this. We learn our life's lessons because this world doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because when you go up there, all that stuff doesn't matter that here. The only thing that matters is that you learn your life lessons and find God. There's all sorts of different paths to God, but you have to find God.
Wow.
Respect to atheists. I respect what you guys believe. I do. I respect everybody, but you have to find God.
So what was
You're asking
It's
me.
not, but it's, I mean, based on what you're saying, it's not necessarily based in any one religion or in religion at all.
Whatever brings you to, like Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, they all have a very similar system, and they're all, it's all a different pathway
So
to
the
the
atheists-
Creator.
So the atheists don't go?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out, huh?
Guess we will.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Do they
something
walk
that I
around
can't
with
even
name
answer.
Tags? The name tag, and it says the religion under it.
All right. So that being said, what is life on Earth all about?
It's just a school, basically. That's all this is a school. We are here to suffer. And I know this is going to sound very strange, but we're privileged to be here. We actually are. It's a privilege. As much as life is, look, a lot of us have been through a lot in the past 25 years or so. This world has been through a lot. And we have to give ourselves, a break when it comes to that. But we have a privilege here, and it's a privilege that we're being trusted to come down and complete these tasks. So the more suffering, let's go to college. You know, you're going to have some work that's going to be very stressful. 4, 5, 10 years of studying, that's going to be very stressful until you become a surgeon or, you know, economics person or anything like that. You're going to go through some stuff, and it's not going to be fun. And this is the same thing. We can't take this suffering too serious here. We just have to go forward with it, and you're going to be rewarded to the end. And actually, the afterlife isn't what you guys all think it is. Actually, it looks very similar to where we are now. There's buildings, there's houses. The only difference is it's on a perfect frequency. There's no pain, there's no agony, there's no fear, there's no sadness. Everything is fine.
Is there bacon?
Anything you want.
Okay.
Yeah, anything you want. You don't even have to eat up there.
I can't think.
You don't have to
I
eat
can't
up
think
there.
of spending eternity without bacon.
If you love food, you could do it up there.
Well,
There's colors up there that you have never seen before.
So have you had an experience with the afterlife? Or?
I have one of my friends, one of my best friends actually, back in, I think it was like 2008, like in front of me, had a brain aneurysm and passed away. And I was very hurt by that because he was a very close friend, kind of a brotherly. And, you know, I was really hurting about that. And one day I had, it was not a dream, it was real, that I went up there and he was like chilling on a picnic bench. And he said, "Nick, this place is so perfect. There's no rocks or shells in the sand. The sand is perfectly smooth here." And I looked at this crystal clear lake up there, and there was no waves. It was just perfectly still, and everything was just so peaceful. I'm telling you guys right now, get through this, enjoy it the best you can, because we're all going to be rewarded. It's going to be a great thing.
do spirits visit you from there?
Absolutely, all the time. My grandmother, you know, I've always had a very close relationship. My half of my family's Italian, and you know, we had a very close thing. Actually, my family's been through a lot of things. Not going to get into it, but another thing, you know, we've had things happen in our family, and I became very close to my grandma, and you know, she's definitely visits me all the time and takes me up there. Matter of fact, I was on my honeymoon at Disney and I was outside looking for alligators in the water, because I don't know why I like those things so much. They're cool, alligators. Didn't see one. But I was thinking, you know, one of my dogs ran away when I was about 15 years old, and I was thinking, wow, it would be so great to see Gizmo again. That night, my grandmother didn't take me to the afterlife, but she took me into this void place, and she said, "Here's your dog." You know, the void, it was not the afterlife, though. It was a different dimension. I think it was like a, you know, a separate thing. But, I mean, it's definitely completely real. And trust me, I think we're at a phase in humanity where we've evolved from all this stuff. Honestly, what we went through in this world was crucial for the evolution of us all, and we've actually become a more open-minded society and a more open-minded human race, and we're more open to the paranormal.
So what do you think the purpose of their visits are for?
Just to let you know that
But
you know,
there is something.
there's definitely something.
You know?
Yeah, everybody gets it. You know, another thing is my step-grandfather, after my grandma passed, you know, I had a dream, not like one of those dreams. These dreams are real as flesh, so it's not a dream. It's an astral projection. If you know what an outer body experience is, it's the same thing. It's where you're half here, half not. And I saw him come through like a brick wall with a big light. He told me a message and then went through. So I talked to my mom a week later. I said, "Did Donald pass away?" And she said, "Yes." I didn't even know he did that. So this stuff just comes. As a matter of fact, they come all the time. Most people are just not aware of this. Some people are born naturals at baseball. Some people are born naturals at karate. Some are born naturals at math. Some are born naturals at psychic stuff. Everybody has this gift. If you could only understand how I do this, it would just come to you every time. I'm telling you right now, it's so easy, but it's hard to explain. It's something you have to do by accident. It's one of those things. You know what I mean by that?
You have to stumble on it.
You have to stumble on it. But if I'm telling you, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it. I'm telling you right now, it's something I cannot explain. It's a feeling of a frequency. It's a frequency feeling.
Well, there are other people that do things like you, so you can't be, that's only one. So I believe in what you're saying, but you have to be able to be in a mindset that are there, to get onto that frequency and bring it in, allow it in.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. What is chaos magic?
Chaos magic is the most chaotic form of magic, and it's when you write your own magical symbols and activate the symbols, and your manifestations come to reality. You know what? What's interesting is all magic it all comes from yourself. It's all in your higher self, and it's just like businessmen with manifestation.
When we say magic, we're not talking about the kind of magic you see on TV. It's more like a different kind of magic. It's more spiritual magic.
Yeah, magic with a K, M-A-G-I-K. That separates M-A-G-I-C.
And I know you brought with you some
Well, first off, let me just do something to you. Hold your hand like that. Actually, let me do it to Eric, because you believe Eric.
What makes you say I don't
No, I
believe?
know,
Eric
but
believes.
I don't. We never did anything on him.
All
So
right.
hold your hand.
Which
Like
one?
that. This one. Let me know if you feel the energy. You feel that heat?
I do.
It's intense. Do you feel the heat now? I pulled them lower.
A little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna pull them lower. You shouldn't even feel heat, but if you're feeling it, I'm just proving to you. Feel the heat?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna go lower. Tell me if you feel the heat.
Yep.
Now, you just saw what happened from a distance. Anybody could feel the heat of the hand here, but from a distance like that, that's magic right there.
What does that mean? What did I just do?
It's just that, if anything, it's going to heal anything you have.
Oh, that would
Yes.
be cool.
Yeah. Wait,
Anything?
my turn. Because I need a lot of healing over
Heal
here.
his hip.
Actually, we have to heal your hip. That's what
Yeah.
we have to do. Yes.
Can't touch it.
Just don't hurt me.
I won't hurt you. I won't. What I'm
We
going to
can do that after, right?
As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it. You can sit right there. I'm going to grab your hand. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to tell me when you start feeling heat in the hip or any type of waves or anything. Let me know. Okay.
Am I doing?
Yeah. Just go with the flow.
That doesn't mean piss yourself.
If you feel it in the hand, let me know.
I feel it in the hand.
Okay. Now we're going to travel through the arm. Let me know when it goes to the shoulder.
Long way to the hip.
Okay, it's in the shoulder.
Okay, now we're going to go down the torso to the hip. Ready? Let me know when it goes to the hip.
Okay.
Okay. Keep it there. I want you to focus your attention on the hip. Just focus your attention on it. Just be aware of it and aware of the healing feeling. Let me know when it gets warm or anything. Just keep me cued.
Okay, it's warm.
Okay. Just keep it there. Warm still.
Mm-hmm.
Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. No pain. Tell me how you feel.
I'll tell you when he walks.
I mean,
I'm sitting down.
I'm-
I feel fine.
I feel okay right now.
Okay.
I'll let you know how it turns out later on this
All right.
evening.
Sounds good.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're going dancing tonight, right?
But you did feel you felt the
Yeah.
spiritual energy.
No, yeah, definitely.
Gotcha.
As
So I
much
do
as
psychic
sounds-
readings. If anybody's interested, you could let me know or contact. But I do have
And
a
anybody out
place.
there with questions, comments, they
Yeah.
can get all from Facebook, Instagram.
I have a place in Madison I'm going to be doing this out of. I don't think it's too far from here. But it's a spiritual center, and I'm going to be doing it out of there.
I know you have some things with you brought.
Yes, I do.
I don't know if we want to get them on the show.
Sure.
Eric wants to hold on to them.
No, that's not.
Is there anybody
Eric
in
has,
Instagram
Eric
that
has
has
no
anything?
problems on
Okay.
that. Okay.
I got this from a friend, a donation. And then I got this. And then I got these two interesting things right here. All right. Okay, so this is a Tibetan exorcism knife. It's actually a real ancient artifact here. It's probably hundreds of exorcisms have been used with this, and exorcism isn't just a lot. When you first hear exorcism, the first thing you think of is the Exorcist movie. Well, there's exorcism in every religion, and in the Buddhist, this is from Thailand. This is an exorcism knife. I'm not sure how they do it, but they have their way to do so, and you could see it has the faces of the entities on it, and it's been used a number of times. Absolutely. This one I got from my friend Terry Nolan. We should have them come on. Really, they're good. Terry Nolan and her daughter Amanda. And this one I just got actually, and I'm so excited about it. Apparently it's pretty intense, and I'm gonna be doing some experiments on it. Thank you, Terry, again. If you're watching.
Thank you, Terry.
Yes, we gotta have them on there. They're
Okay.
good. This came from Bridgeport, East Main Street, in what we call a botanica. And a botanica is Santeria, or any type of form of Santeria, like a New Age shop. And this one is pretty interesting there. But there's definitely a lot of energy on this thing. I love the way this thing looks. I don't know what it is. But let's see if we can get this thing. You know what? I've never tried it. I can't promise you guys this, but I want to see if we can get some movement going. I'm going to turn this right
Come
over
out
to
of the
us.
case, or does he stay in the case?
Actually, we're going to take him out. I want to see. I can't promise this, but I'm going to try. Why not? If it happens on here, it'll be awesome.
He was staring at Dave in the room. So
You're right
We
here.
put this down, so we'll be covering the.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
well, that's coffin shaped.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
My
good.
friend who's looking at you,
Nice.
could you give us a sign
Yeah, he is.
and say hello to everybody? Could you say hello to everybody and give us a physical sign, please? I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to bring you upstairs later on, but I would really appreciate it if you give us a sign. Can't promise it, but could you give us movement, or could you make a light go off? Give it a moment. It's definitely vibrating. I don't know if that's I don't know what that is, but as you can see here, I mean, there's definitely some type of vibration.
Tassel.
Yeah,
The tassel's moving on his hat. So
yeah. Now let me turn it a little more so we could see. We'll keep it still, everybody just stand still. You can see the string moving on there.
and the
So-
lights.
Did you just see that? When it moved, now the lights are going crazy. Now the lights are going crazy. Thank you, my friend. Keep going. You got this. Now the lights are going crazy. God, I love having these things. They're so cool.
So the tassel's moving over there. It was moving.
It was moving, yeah, and now the lights have literally gone crazy. I love having these things. Could you make one of them go off completely? It's it's not an easy thing for these things to do, believe it. Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank
Okay.
you. Yes, I love these things so much. So fun having
It's
them.
funny.
It's fun
the lights
having
didn't
these
flicker for
because
several
I
minutes,
was
and
just
then
gonna say
I
that.
could do paranormal anytime I want. Like if you own haunted artifacts, they're so cool
I do. We're
because
done.
you could
Yeah.
literally do paranormal all the time, but you have to make sure they're in a safe place in your home. You saw them before. Remember all the artifacts? I have more, but you guys saw it.
Yeah, he had
La-
nightmares from that.
Last year we did a ghost hunting with our friend Nick in Trumbull. That was
Oh,
quite
was
an
it Trumbull?
experience. Was it Trumbull, right? The house in was it Trumbull?
Mhm.
It was along the
Yeah.
Merritt, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I call it Merritt Parkway Massacre because a lot of people, about 20 people, have had car accidents and passed away. Thank you. Thank you. 20 people have passed away in the back over there. If you think about it, we don't realize how haunted I-95 and the Merritt Parkway is. Think about it.
No,
Think about that for a moment. We don't realize it because we're speeding away. We don't even think about that. We're listening to our radio. It's just a part of our daily routine going on I-95 or Route 8 or whatever. But do you realize how haunted that is? Think about it. You've never thought about that before. have
I
you?
don't think about it while we're driving the highways.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think positive,
Yeah.
peaceful thoughts. Probably on the way to a client's house. Something very important to stay focused, not lose my sense of
Yeah,
mental direction.
100%. But you know what I mean. I have a
Yeah.
point, though, right?
What is a shamanic illness?
Okay, so when I was growing up with this gift, it was more like a curse when I was growing up. But it was a gift, but I called it a curse all the time because it was so painful to go through this. Now, I used to lay in my bed and see a doorway open up at the edge of the bed and all sorts of entities come out there. I grew up seeing those things and it was completely terrifying. I grew up with the covers over my, and I think I've said this on the show before too.
You have. Yeah.
I've grown up with the covers over my head from the time I was a child till the time I was 26 years old. And I know that sounds silly, but if you've seen the stuff I've seen, you would understand. But there definitely is all sorts of different spirits. There's human spirits, there's creatures, there's interdimensional spirits, there's all sorts of different types of spirits. And you know, shamanic illness is when the spirits torment you until you accept your calling, having a shamanic ability, and then all of a sudden everything goes under control. And that's what happened to me when I was about 24 years old. I accepted the ability.
Now, Dave, in the questions it says, who's the white lady? But we've talked about the white lady before.
Well, I have a story about that. I don't know if I ever brought it up. Unless you do it.
Let's talk about the
I don't
white
remember
lady.
the white lady.
Sure.
Do you know who the white lady is? And I'm not talking about your mom.
Is the white lady, isn't that, I'm trying to recall from memory if that was, if there's lore in Connecticut about the white lady?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what's interesting? On the same route,
Wait, just remind everybody what the white lady is. Who the white lady is.
Easton Cemetery, Stepney Cemetery. There's also another little cemetery in Monroe and Easton. Are home to a spirit called the White Lady, and she's absolutely 100% real. And we had a very, very wild encounter with her. And we were at Stepney Cemetery in Monroe, and nothing was happening paranormal. I was actually disappointed. So we have a psychic named Diane Birdie on our team, and I was with my camera guy Hector, and she asked psychically with her pendulum if we're going to see the White Lady, and it said yes. Okay. We stayed for about an hour, still nothing, so we packed up and went on our way, and we were driving on the road, and all of a sudden this white sheet flew across my car, and I actually swerved, and they saw her face. And I was like, everybody saw it. And it was just amazing because when you have a spirit encounter, they don't usually come to you in physical form. We saw this sheet in physical form. They saw her face in there. I just was too busy driving. But that's what was so phenomenal about it, is because spirits are semi-transparent beings, and what it is when they manifest themselves,
Sure, the light being talked about.
they use the heat.
We've never had the lights flickering ever
They use the
on our
heat.
show. Only when he comes in the room is the weirdest of craziness. I think I checked the bulbs are all plugged in, where you're unplugged, where you're plugged back in.
Yeah.
It is bananas. Like you
Yes.
got some kind of.
Happens every time.
It's just.
Especially now that I have these things. So
Yeah.
And now it stopped.
Uh,
Because you stopped talking about the white lady. All right, yeah, I get it. Well, we should go. We should go do the white lady thing.
you know, I've had
I wouldn't
this.
mind going to Monroe.
I would love to bring you guys there if you want to do a little thing like what we did before.
I live in Monroe.
Yeah, Stephanie Cemetery. You know, by Country
and your
Pizza.
mom would like to come.
You know Country Pizza, right? County Pizza or
I
whatever.
don't live in Monroe. That.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't
What
know
was
what's
I gonna say? Yeah, absolutely. I'll do that.
Maybe we'll do something like.
Let's do it before it gets too cold. Too.
Yeah, somewhere in the next few weeks.
Sure.
probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have to go out there,
I would
get
love
it
to.
videotaped or
The
whatever.
pizza
it's in.
over there is very good, and it's where Ed Warren used to eat his pizza. It's right across from the cemetery, and it's very good. So maybe we could go grab some pie. It's good.
All right, listen. I don't know what time we are.
We're on 30.
Okay.
We're at 30 minutes.
I want to just tell you.
If you guys need a psychic reading, please let me know. It's very affordable.
All right, so let's do this for a second. Does everybody have Nick's phone number on the screen? Okay.
No.
Let's get Nick the Storm Grossman. Your cell number, please, for everybody to have. Let's get that number out loud.
My number?
Yes.
203 600 7955.
203
600
600.
7955.
Got it, Dane? 7955?
203-600-7955.
Okay. If you're looking for a psychic reading,
Yeah.
if you're looking to go on a ghost hunt,
We
if,
take private parties on the ghost
if you're
hunts. too.
looking to be involved in the supernatural, have questions, want to get involved, this is something you're going to have an amazing experience with. It is not hoopla. It is very real. It is something that you have to open your mind to. You can be skeptical, but you have to be willing to give it the chance for it to come.
Right. I turn many skeptics into believers. They're my favorite. As a matter of fact, there was this one guy that came on the ghost tour, and he was just grouchy, and like my wife dragged me to this thing type of attitude. And I healed his knee, and it was just amazing. I just love breaking the wall between myth and reality for people. And usually with skeptics like that, it's fun to see their reaction when something actually happens.
Nick, we love having you on, buddy. We
Thanks,
have a
man.
lot of fun. We
There's
get
so
it.
much to talk
It's
to.
amusing.
Only a
It's
tip of the
I
iceberg.
know. It's tough because we try to get to a 30-minute realm of show. We don't want to go too long because it gets a little bit longer than people want to watch typically. But having you on, we need to have you more often. This is for Halloween special, but we should do this more often than just Halloween.
100%.
You can do it a few times a
I
year.
would love to.
Eric, you just had a great idea. Go and let's go see the White Lady.
The white lady.
And bring you back on. Maybe we'll do like a
Sure.
prior to Christmas special.
Sounds good.
Sometimes between now and Christmas, because over the next couple of weeks we have also more to come.
Yeah.
Some exciting stuff for you guys. So, at this point, we go to the next part of our show where we give out a free tumbler to one of you guys. And again, if you want to be on the show, and you have a local business or something, please let us know. Love to bring you on. If there's ever questions about real estate, of course, Eric, myself, and the team would love to work for you. But more importantly on this show, it's hopefully you guys are learning, experiencing, and enjoying the show because we enjoy doing this. It's been almost,
Tip of the iceberg.
we're almost at 2.5 year ballpark where
Yeah.
we're doing the show. The first week in June, 2.5 years ago, is when we
Has
first
it been
started.
that long?
It's been that long,
Wow.
yeah. Next June,
I didn't think it would last.
it'll be. I know, seriously, right? Who knew we'd be here? We are every week doing a podcast and having amazing guests, amazing shows, amazing knowledge. Love to have you in the show and to learn more and be a part of our show. We appreciate you guys very much every week.
Jersey Mike's.
Cool.
Jersey Mike's,
Jersey
Danny
Mike's.
DeVito,
Huh?
Danny DeVito.
Danny
Oh,
DeVito.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The Jersey Mike's. I remember we've had Best Buddies
Yes.
on the program.
Yes.
So Jersey Mike's is having a promo this month where they're partnering with Best Buddies, and
Oh, wow.
a portion of the proceeds
Hurricane?
Huh?
Hurricane?
No.
Keep
Just
going.
going to Best Buddies.
Oh, that's really cool.
So if you go
which
to,
Jersey Mike's? All of
I
Jersey
think
Mike's?
all Jersey Mike's or just Jersey Mike's in Connecticut, I don't know.
Well, that's
But
good
you
to
can
know.
go to the website. It's
Best
on the
Buddies is a
website.
great program. We had Best Buddies
Absolutely.
on the
Yeah, we have
show.
Best Buddies on the show.
A great organization. Definitely check out Jersey Mike's for that reason, on top of everything else.
And if you're gonna grab a sub anyway, come on.
Absolutely.
Or a grinder,
And
whatever
I
you
said
guys
Dan-
call them up here.
Danny DeVito during the World Series has got to have at least one commercial every, and all I do is see Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's. All right. Anyway, going to the next
World
part of our
Series.
show.
Hey, that's going great for you, isn't it? The World Series so far?
No, it's not.
He's a Yankees.
I'm going to tell you, we'll touch about the Yankees situation here. The World Series.
Hey,
if
how
you're
did your Giants
watching.
do last night?
Um,
Not a good day for you, huh?
Had a good day.
Okay.
The World Series is crushing. It's been one of the most crushing experiences I've had in the last 50 years of my life watching this. Very emotional. I don't know if any of you out there are emotionally connected to a sports team or care that much that it completely takes control of your heart and your mind and your emotional standings, but this World Series has definitely kicked my kazoo for sure. And I will tell you, I'm happy in the sense of happy and proud for the way the Dodgers are playing, very sad for the way the Yankees are playing. Big Yankee fan since I was a kid, going to games with my dad and my son, and it's just been a challenge. So for all you Yankee fans out there, my heart goes out to everybody, you and everybody else. And for all you Dodger fans, congratulations on doing an amazing job
So far.
so far. Game 4 tonight. It'll either be all done tonight or
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of a salvation for
When they're
Yankee
done.
fans to have something to feel the positivity. Only
Time will tell.
time will tell. All right, next part of our show is going to be our tumbler giveaway. Thane, let's go to the spinning wheel.
Just so you know, I get no enjoyment out of it.
The wheel's spinning, my volume. My volume was down.
Mets fan right there. He hates the Yankees. I don't know why the Mets fan. I wanted the Mets Yankees, but
Yeah, sure.
We got Felicia Davies.
Felicia Davies, congratulations on winning a tumbler. Please get in touch with us as you all do. Every week, get us your contact information. We need your name, get your name, your phone number, your address too, so we can get you a tumbler. We appreciate you being a part of our show. And if you want to get a tumbler, you gotta reach out to us and let us know. Go on our social media platform. Go to Instagram, go to Facebook. Let us know you want to be a tumbler winner.
Smell bacon.
Oh yeah, manifesting bacon.
Manifesting bacon.
I can manifest bacon. Bacon. Thank you so much, Nick.
No problem.
Yeah,
Anytime,
show, buddy.
anytime. Man.
Thank you for being a
Anytime,
part of our lives and their lives who are watching.
Yeah.
You always bring
Only the tip of the iceberg on this show too.
Yeah.
You only go through like 2 questions because there's so much to say.
It's tough. It's
There's a
tough.
lot. Yep.
But we appreciate again you being a part of the show. You're always bringing greatness to us.
Thank you.
If
You
you
guys as well.
guys would like to continue watching and see more about Nick, if you want to get involved with Nick, if you want to go and join him on a ghost hunt,
Sure. We
I
take
promise-
private parties. It's a lot
Eric
of
promises, we promise, Thane promises.
Groups of 5.
It
groups of
is definitely an amazing experience.
20. Mhm.
Thank you all again for being a part of the Team Powerhouse show, and we will see you
Let's
next
zap
week.
them. One, everybody, energy ball. Here.
Energy ball.
One,
My balls are down here. So.
Yeah.
My energy
One,
ball is down
2,
here.
3, go. Bam. Team Powerhouse.
Like a geyser.
Guys are right, absolutely.